Hip Hop Nation, this is the Sarge and OQ review, and Sarge, we have a very special guest hanging out with us tonight.
The cleanup man.
Well, what it do?
Got Wiz working out here.
Yeah,
Wiz Khalifa's hanging out with us, man. Welcome to the show, Wiz.
Thank you guys for having me. I wouldn't rather be anywhere else in the world.
Hey
Really?
man, let me tell you something. It's a funny thing how life just progresses and everything like that. When I met Wiz Khalifa, he was promoting a song called "Say Hey."
Yeah.
Say Hey.
Oh, Say Hey.
Remember this song?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Was it?
It was Say Hey, right?
It was
But it sounded like Say Hey.
Say
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it was
anyway.
it was both.
Anyway,
No
no tattoos. Young kid had
hair.
no hair. He shy and all other stuff like that. One word answers in the interview with
Yeah.
Green Lantern.
No
Yeah.
doubt.
And just representing his hometown and everything. But now, look at what you've matured to be, man. It is just a beautiful thing to see the maturation of Wiz Khalifa.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it, and I appreciate all the good people who've been along for the ride. Because back then I was just really learning. I had the music to go with it, but I just didn't know how to fully put myself out there. And then just through time, you know what I'm saying? That's been the biggest thing that's been in my corner, is just the time that I've had to really develop and understand, what I'm doing and what I'm here for.
But the crazy thing is, always a nice guy. From then to now, personality hasn't changed and all that other stuff like that. So how's the ride been, brother?
It's been awesome, man. A lot of people they get rocky rides, and I've had my times where people could try to test, or there's things that have tested me, and that's never going to change. It's always going to be like that. It's always going to be I'm going to have to fight for this. But I've always stayed positive, and I'm having the time of my life, man. I'm having so much fun. My fans are enjoying it. My family they work with me, so they don't have to get like regular jobs and stuff like that.
And the one thing, Wiz, I have to admit that amazes me about you is you mentioned before there have been times where you've been tested, and you're in a situation where, whether it's going online and seeing your personal life on display, or having this one say this about you, et cetera, you stay focused.
Mm-hmm.
You don't fall into the traps that somebody in your position could fall in. Where do you get that from, as far as personality wise? Is that something that's
just some motherfucker on record?
Because that's the easy thing to do.
Yeah.
But is that something that was like instilled in your family? Like, you know what? Hey, don't sweat the small stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely how I was raised. My parents always taught me that see the big picture and let the petty shit go. But also just being an adult, because you got to learn a lot of lessons on your own.
Yeah.
And I made certain mistakes before that were under the radar that people might not have seen, that I was able to learn from and be like, okay, I won't do that again, or I won't feed into that, because this is the result that comes out of it.
Wow. Because anybody without strong will, and when they see something about themselves and their girl, your fiance and stuff like that, they would just go off the hinge. How did it feel, when you heard the new Kanye record and he kind of acknowledges you?
Mm-hmm.
Did it make you feel like, what? I'm glad I didn't say shit during all in the midst of this, and look how things work and how it all comes full circle.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And it just goes to show that you can't everything can be settled with positivity. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're negative about the situation, that's really what people want. Bless you. Really, what people want is for you to be negative, and for them, so they can enjoy it and so they can feed into it. But when it's all said and done, me and him never had like a real problem, so there was nothing for it to be a situation about. So for him to come out and clear the air like that, it helped out a lot of people.
So that chapter is closed, and could it quite possibly be like in the video? If he ever does a video, y'all do like the rapper handshake shit.
You know what, man?
That would be cool, right?
He would have to fly me out like super private. I would have to be able to smoke on the jet.
Can you do that? Can you smoke on the plane?
I think Kanye could make that happen.
Rules are meant to be broke.
Yeah.
But there's no hard feelings, nor would I ever.
That's cool. That's cool the way you handle it. And Wiz, I want to ask you. I'm gonna play let's play a classic. I want to come back because me and you have the same type problem. I think guys like Orlando and our friend Kev Holiday had the same problem. We got hot chicks in our lives.
Yeah.
And other people scheming on the low. But let's play some music and come back.
Yeah. Let's talk about
how you handle that.
How do you handle that? It's Sarge and OQ on Hip Hop Nation, hanging out with Wiz Khalifa, y'all. Hip Hop Nation, you're tuned into the Sarge and OQ review. Wiz Khalifa hanging out with us.
Our good friend Wiz Khalifa's here.
What's up, man?
No. Let's take the gloves off.
Yeah.
Take these gloves off. You, like myself, like Orlando, like friends that we know. We got hot chicks. We got hot fiancés, hot ladies in our lives and stuff like that.
Mm.
And you have one of the hottest. You know, if you on the meter.
Thanks, man.
How do you handle yourself, even within people that you know? You know, like, how do you handle, like, you know what, they're looking at my girl's ass right now.
Yeah.
Are they screaming? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
first of all, you got to know that they're definitely looking at her ass.
and you know this, right?
Yeah.
And you have to accept it.
You have to accept that. You have to be like, okay, her ass is getting stared at.
Okay.
Cool. Boom. After that, it's just trust in your partner, because she makes me feel totally comfortable in knowing that she don't want nobody else.
Okay.
And she ain't concerned with nobody else's opinion, and she don't look at nobody else. So
That's
then
cool.
After she says that, then it's up to me to believe her.
Cause
And
let me
I do.
tell you,
So it's like,
because I was in, you know, you brought us back to Indiana. I was trying to go get the macaroni and cheese and shit.
it was hard. It was hard to get the mac and cheese.
I'm looking at the mac and cheese. I'm trying to look at the ass.
Like, yeah, let me get some ass and cheese. I mean,
but and then I watched your demeanor, because I know that I wasn't the only one that was trying to focus on the spread and the spread.
mm-hmm.
And but you were just so cool. You were fucking playing with handkerchiefs and shit.
Yeah.
you know?
It's all good. I mean, it's to the point where some people, like, they'll be like, damn, does he even know that she's this hot? It's like, I do. I know she's that hot. So, like, I would be tripping if I was, like, up her ass and, like, you know, trying to follow her. And
Wear a
see
dress
everything.
and shit like that.
Yeah. And it's all good. Do your thing, babe. You trust me, I trust you. It's all good.
You've taught me great patience. What the fuck you looking at?
What you looking at, nigga? What, you went to school with her?
877-60 Hip Hop. It's the Sarge and OQ review on Hip Hop Nation.
Let's talk about the crew when we come back.
Nation, this is the Sarge and OQ review. Of course, you can find us on Twitter at Sarge and OQ, and of course, you can find our special guest tonight, Wiz Khalifa, on Twitter.
Yeah, man.
Real Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah. And I love being on satellite radio because we can say the official name of the record. Only nigga in first class.
Only nigga.
Only nigga.
Where was that title derived from?
I actually said it in a song that I was recording for the album, because I didn't know what I was going to name it at first.
Right.
And I was talking about, you know, going through the airport smelling like weed.
Right.
People like looking at me funny, and then I ended it. I was like, only nigga in first class. And then, like, just saying that over and over, I was like, damn, only nigga in first class. It represents, like, so much more than just, like, being on a plane. And it just represents the journey, you know what I'm saying? From coming from regular to being, you know, actual first class. That's, like, you know, that's where it's at.
The struggle.
Yep.
The struggle and the journey getting here.
And to still maintain that, too, because you can end up in coach and, you know, people be looking at you like, ain't you supposed to be in first class?
Yeah, I'll be one of those people, because I never made it to first class.
Nah,
I was there once.
Though.
It's
One
not that.
time?
It's not that
Okay.
crazy.
Okay.
You get extra leg room, but other than that, you gotta follow the same rules. I don't know about the food.
You gotta go on a long flight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they let you turn up on them long flights.
Wiz, we thank you for stopping by, man.
Thanks for
Sarge and
having
OQ
me,
review,
man. You guys are my
Much
brothers.
success,
Yes.
and I promise I'm gonna keep my eyes on the mac and cheese.
Okay. I mean, well, you already got a good look in, you know, 20 seconds,
A
so
glamps.
it's all good. After that, we got fight.
It's a-